selfie.
Key coach.
It is, bro. Yo, the only reason I'm saying that is because I was there for that. And y'all took like 3 or 4 pictures.
Oh, really?
He was like, nah.
First of all, B said he's anti-selfie, but he takes selfies every day.
He said different angles. I said all the angles.
You know I be on top of the world, top of the girl, knowing I might fall. I said inside of my psyche, I'm psyching myself, I'm thinking I psych y'all. You gotta watch
King Coach.
rats, them niggas will bite y'all. I said somebody go bed, but sleep all day, you won't come out till nightfall. And I watch me smoke, and I watch me ghosts fall, this nightfall. The visions in my mind, and yeah, I shine just like a light bulb. I'm in the whip with the plug, that's cocaine with white wall. That cocaine with white wall, that cocaine with white wall, white wall. Set us back to the map. Real nigga put real back on the map. That's just fact. My bro shining in the back of the jack. Lean that nigga again back in the lap. Lean that nigga again back to the trap. To ride around with the GoPro in the back of the lap.
Microphone check. Hey, it's the world's most popular barbecue talk, barbershop talk, man cave conversation. However you like it or dislike it, it's the heavyweight champion, your sports talk podcast. Your boys are back in the building, and we're not on Zoom.
Yeah.
We got, to my left, I got the red-headed assassin, the last member of the red-headed Indian tribe, the man that gets the pop in the old head community. Mr. Red himself is in the building.
Oh, hey, bud.
Your shirt matches your face.
That's not true.
Damn.
True.
To my right, I got Mr. S. Rudolph. I had a nickname for you, but I forgot already.
No, it don't fit.
Yeah, nah, that fit, man. I forget what it was.
Leave it alone, man.
Nah, it's coming. It's coming.
Tomorrow's fun.
What's going on, fellas? How's your week, man? We're back in a real. We're back together. We're not on Zoom. How you guys feeling?
Man. It had to happen. The show on 3 dudes in the boxes wasn't cool, man.
3 dudes in a box. Sound like 5 guys.
I'm just saying, I had to rewatch them. I was like, man, this is the same good television.
I'm cool anywhere, man. Don't say
I ain't saying it was bad. I'm just saying it's better in person.
I might agree. Red.
Yes.
How's your week, man? What you been doing? Hanging out at old folks' home?
We're going to get a different beat tonight.
Nah, we're ready to rock.
What do you mean? I've seen you a few times this week, right?
No, you
Practices?
No, I don't go to practices, Red.
Oh, yeah? That's unfortunate.
I was there.
So I did practices. I got a couple. I don't really have a whole lot going on besides like work, the practices, make sure my kids' homework is done. And then I have my Zoom meeting for my players.
It must be nice to have your football season canceled and have nothing to do.
First of all, stop. I'm still working. I meet with them. I make sure they're doing well in class. I check on their grades. You know, we talk all the time.
Via Zoom,
via text, via whatever, however it works. Let's go.
That's Doc Rudolph, man. How was your week?
Good week. That's my report.
the man of many mysteries over here.
I want my business out there. I get up social media.
That's not true.
Can we stop selling that you don't have social media?
I don't.
You're not on one social media platform.
I'm on none of them. You can find me, let me know, hit me up.
You are on something. We'll keep it between us, though.
We'll keep that.
You know who.
I ain't on Snapchat.
You know who. You know what.
What's up, man? Let's get to it, man. Busy sports week. We've been off a couple weeks. We've been off last week. Just busy time, man. Busy time.
We were for a good reason. It was the best day of the year.
Fantasy.
Draft day.
It was fantasy football. It was a fantasy football draft for us last week, so we couldn't report to you live because we were out here, being irresponsible.
We could have went live from the draft.
Who was irresponsible?
We were making irresponsible decisions.
Who's we?
Not me. I was living my best life.
But now that we're back, I told you guys 2 weeks ago that when the playoffs started, that the Bucks were the fraud, and that Giannis got hurt. So we can't.
Well, they were going to lose. They were down 3-0 before he got hurt.
Yes, they were. In the game they won, he got hurt in.
Yeah. I think they possibly made a run, but the series is pretty much over.
I told you guys he was a fraud from day one.
Well,
he should not.
The team or Giannis?
Both.
Don't do that.
Wow.
Both.
Oh.
How much are we going to give this guy?
What do you want? This because he don't win a championship? He's the real deal.
Get your team out the NFC quarterfinals.
NFC? Well, we're talking about basketball.
East, NBA. Get him out the East.
You know what, though? If you want to be legit, if you want to be the real deal, LeBron will get his team out of the East every year.
LeBron had 2 MVPs before he won a championship.
But he was getting out the East.
Now, only one time.
What do you mean only one time?
Against the Spurs.
LeBron been to the...
No, I'm talking about when he had MVPs. He had 1 finals.
He's talking about he's been in the playoffs. He's been getting out of the East. How many times? He's been in the finals 9 times.
Yes. He's been in the league 17 years.
He's been in the finals 9 times.
Yeah, I'm talking about...
Giannis can't get his team out the East.
LeBron was one of the best players in the NBA way before he's going to finals.
He went to the finals with Mo Williams as the second best player.
You got to put some respect on his name.
When we go back to look at this Bucks team, they're going to say he had nobody around him. You can always go back 10 years and look at role players that were... Mo Williams was an all-star back then, same as Middleton was.
Mo Williams
made the all-star team the same as Middleton did.
He made 1 all-star game.
And so did Middleton. Let's count this was last year.
And he didn't go.
Yeah, and then LeBron won from 07 to he went to the Heat without making the finals. And he won 2 MVPs, right?
So he had another all-star on his team.
Yeah. And LeBron, you look at LeBron's team, he had Ilgauskas who was solid. He had Shaq.
Ilgauskas.
He had the 3-point champion. He had Ruby
Ilgauskas was solid.
He was a solid center.
Wow.
Who's Giannis got? Brook Lopez?
He's a...
When you look at it, 10 years from now, they would be comparable players, right or wrong?
Let's change the subject.
No, they won't be.
You had Middleton is the best player Giannis has, and he's not that good.
He was an all-star this year.
So was Mo Williams.
Say Bledsoe's a better player.
So was Mo Williams. He had Daniel Gibson back then. He's a 3-point champion.
He's a real baller there.
Yeah, Gibson didn't even start.
And he had Larry Hughes started.
Those guys are real ballers there, I gotta tell you.
You want to compare Larry Hughes and Bledsoe?
LeBron made people better.
So does Giannis.
Those guys are actually good players. LeBron made these guys better.
Who did Giannis make better?
When LeBron leads teams, you don't ever hear these guys again.
If Giannis was on that team, the Bucks would make the playoffs, I don't think.
Name guys you heard of. Like, where's Chalmers at? Where them guys at?
Look, the Bucks didn't look
That's
good.
all I'm saying, man.
The Bucks didn't look good in the bubble.
LeBron makes people better, and other players don't.
Look, you said you can't give him.
Giannis is a fraud. That's what I said.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
Giannis is going to be almost unanimous MVP for back-to-back years.
I think he deserves it.
That's all I'm saying.
I think he deserves it.
Don't put it on Giannis because his team.
But so did Nash, right? Nash deserved it too over Shaq? Because I don't think he did.
I think 1 out of the 2 was definite.
But one out of that second one he didn't deserve.
What second one's the
Everybody knows that.
That's how you get. You said don't blame Giannis.
No.
Every star.
Let me be correct. I thought the Bucks weren't the same once he got back in the bubble. I thought they didn't play well. I thought Giannis did not play well in that series or even the one in Orlando so much. But the playoffs and the regular season are 2 different things. And Giannis was the most dominant player and one of the most dominant players in history for a season before the pandemic.
You know what I like about this? That we're all back in the same place. Before, if I disagree with something, I can just click off. Like, oh, he disappeared. Where'd he go? Just click off on Zoom. End the meeting. Like, oh, I'm done.
You just said he deserved MVP, right?
I gotta walk out.
You just said he deserved MVP. You said that, right?
I'm not arguing. I'm not.
Okay, then we're not arguing.
I'm not making the case to say Giannis doesn't deserve MVP. That wasn't the argument. Was that the argument?
I thought it was.
I thought we were arguing.
You said he was a fraud. He doesn't deserve MVP.
He said that. I never said he was a fraud.
I think a guy not making the finals and taking the scenic route, not just going to make a super team and trying to earn his way there is respectable.
Well, LeBron took the Cavs where he got drafted at to the finals.
Yeah, but he didn't win.
Because he was there. He got out of the East. I'm saying Giannis didn't get out of the East. I didn't say he had to win a chip.
Yeah, but give him time.
I never said he had to win a chip. I said he's got to get him out of the East.
LeBron won.
You're back-to-back MVPs. What do you mean give him time?
LeBron won the MVP after he went to an 07, and he kept losing.
Okay, what I'm saying is you're back-to-back MVPs and you're in the weakest conference. How do you not get out of it? Especially this year. I think it's a little weaker than
LeBron
this
was
year.
MVP.
Kawhi's not around. LeBron's not around. KD's not around. How many stars have to be out of the East for this guy to go to a Eastern Conference Finals or potentially an NBA Finals?
LeBron was MVP.
I'm not making like LeBron no more. I'm saying,
LeBron was
tell me
MVP in 08 and 09 as a #1 seed with a 61 team and did not make the finals.
The argument is about Giannis, not LeBron.
I'm saying, but you got.
Give me the argument for Giannis, though. You keep saying LeBron just in 2008 and 9. I'm saying Giannis is back-to-back MVPs.
Yes. Deserved.
He hasn't went to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. He didn't go. He's not going to the finals. The last 2 years, he didn't even get close. What I'm saying is, how many stars got to leave the Eastern Conference Finals for this guy to go make a big
The East is better than it's been in 10 years almost.
It can't be better when they lost the best player.
Everybody got better. And
how can it be a better conference when they lost the best person that was in the conference? You can't say it's better when the person is more competitive because the best player left.
The East is deeper than it's been in a long time. I think it's undisputable.
Why is that though? Because Kawhi left.
No, not because Kawhi left.
And LeBron left.
The Raptors
can't be
good. We had players come up that are better. We got players that got better now.
There's more competitive because there's no big time stars there except Giannis.
Do you think that if Giannis wins these back-to-back MVPs, which he should?
I don't think it's an if. It's almost guaranteed.
All right, so when he wins it, so you're not saying he's not underachieving? Like
No.
I think we're not asking him to win a finals.
You're asking him to make it.
We're asking him to make it out the East and go to the finals. We know they're not the best team in the NBA.
Oh, I think they underachieved. I was disappointed in their performance in the playoffs.
That's all. That's the only thing.
And I do think, but I don't think they were the same team in the bubble that they were during the regular season. They look different from day one. They didn't look the same.
Possibly.
They didn't look the same from day one in the bubble.
True. I mean, I'll take that. But all I'm saying is that how much more of a pass does he get? That he's not getting the same pass as every other star in the NBA.
Well, he's not getting killed the ways. Well, I'm gonna go by MVPs. The MVPs before Giannis, like LeBron in Cleveland with a team that didn't win. LeBron got hammered. So I don't think Giannis is getting the same treatment LeBron got.
Not even close.
Not even close, really. But who else MVPs before that didn't make it?
Not to mention, he's not working on his. He got to be able to shoot. He got to be able to knock down.
No, the thing is, you're getting regular season Giannis, which is amazing. I mean, the numbers are undisputable. But then you get to the playoffs and they're scheming for him, and he can't drive. They're doing three guys.
Every star gets schemed for in the playoffs.
No, I'm saying they're scheming for him, and he's not performing.
Like motherfuckers.
But when he's kicking out, I just feel like if you put better players around them, I keep going back to LeBron. I use LeBron. You put 4 shooters around them, and they can't call the lane because the shooters hit.
Use Iverson.
Iverson didn't win either, but they put 4 role players around him that fit Iverson's game. And then
because we're not asking him to win.
I feel like the Bucks team fits Giannis' game.
No, he needs more shooters around him, and he needs Milton to play. He needs an all-star to play like an all-star.
And when Giannis went out, Middleton was killing him.
No, but he was playing terrible.
Almost 40.
Bledsoe's good too.
And Bledsoe's good. They're shooters. Middleton's one of the better shooters in the league.
No, Middleton did not play well in the bubble.
Middleton won the 3-point contest.
He had that one play. He had 8 points.
So can we go fraud or not? Everybody agrees they're fraud.
Oh,
the team as a whole.
They fraud.
The team as a whole is a fraud.
All right.
Well, what about?
I give you credit though, because you called it earlier.
Thank you. I don't get credit much, so I don't say thank you.
I mean, yeah.
I'll give him credit. You said
you don't say a whole lot.
I put them in the finals. You said they were in the finals.
Well, you're right. I mean, I didn't. Hey, man, this late night Opinionated Facts, man. We're out here, TCP Studios, back together for the first time.
Dom Jordan says, who y'all got? Boston or Heat?
That's a good transition.
Miami.
Boston.
4-3.
Woo! I like it.
He's going Boston. I'm saying it don't matter because whoever comes out is going to lose to the West.
Well, it does matter if you're saying guys just got to get there.
Well, because Butler's super competitive. I like his fire. I like his energy. I like everything about Butler. And I think Miami Heat have a better chance against either one of those LA teams if they see either one of those LA teams in the finals than Boston would. I think the matchup's better.
I think I agree that Butler's good. But I'm going to take Tatum because I think Tatum's a star coming up. So
That's a Duke bias.
No, I forgot he went to Duke before he said that. But
Tatum's a bad boy.
Tatum is the real deal.
But he don't show up sometimes.
I'm going Boston. I just think in the NBA, you go star power. And when you got Tatum, who's a bona fide, going to be a superstar, he's next up. You got Kemba Walker, and they said Hayward returned to the bubble 3 days ago. He's gonna be ready for the series. So
I'm not gonna lie. Since Hayward's injury, I'm not scared. Like it's not. I don't feel like he's gonna make you better. He's a role player.
I agree, but he was playing the best basketball he played before he hurt the ankle again.
Yeah, and
so
I don't think it's one of those things where he just may just be what he is, which is a role player now.
But if you have a role player,
I feel like they signed him to be like a star.
He was. He was the 20 and 10 guy.
He was the highest paid free agent that year.
But when you go with, if you can come in and give him 15, especially against a Clippers team that's deep and they can be deep like them, it'll help them. I don't think they'll win it, but
this is like the minor leagues and the Western Conferences, the majors. Does anybody think the East can win an NBA title
this year?
No, not this year.
With regardless of who comes out of that, well, the Lakers are going to win tonight. The Lakers are in, but out of Denver still in it, the Clippers still in it, the Lakers still in it. Can anybody, can the Heat or Boston beat them in a 7-game series?
I'd say no.
It depends what LA teams show up. Because you see the Lakers, Lakers didn't show up the first game against Rockets, and they run off 4 straight. Clippers are the same way. I feel like Clippers don't put together, make like 3 games in a row where it's just dominant.
Clippers are so much firepower, they'll be fine.
And I think they're good. I just feel like the Clippers and Lakers are just waiting to see each other. It's like they're playing to see like, oh, well, this ain't the Lakers, so we don't care.
I feel like nobody's. I don't know, it's because Clippers don't have the experience, but you just see Kawhi play with that urgency you see in a certain player, and I don't see it from nobody else. I don't know if it's because they haven't won before, they're not used to winning, or they haven't been in these kind of games. But Kawhi goes out there trying to win. Like, we got to win every game.
You don't see it from Pandemic P.
He's been up and down. He played good yesterday.
He did. Paul George, but they lost yesterday. Then it's like the games he plays good and they lose, and the games he looks like he shoots 3 for 18, and they win. They lost the games that Nuggets or somebody should be stealing.
Nuggets are tough though. You can't take that from them. Nuggets are tough.
Jamal Murray.
I think the Rockets are the tougher team.
No, not even close.
I think the Rockets are the tougher team. I think that Portland was a tougher team than Denver.
What? They're 3rd seed for a reason.
They're 3rd seed because Portland wasn't healthy all season.
Portland would have been a 4 or 5.
They would have been the 3 seed.
Denver was what, the 2 seed last year?
Portland would have been the 3 seed.
2 seed last year, and they were 3 seed this year. They've been consistent. Jokic is a bona fide superstar. Jokic is a superstar.
He's a superstar.
Well,
I want to ask you a couple times to make sure it's what you're saying.
Jokic is a real deal.
Let's see, are there levels? Are there levels?
Well, it depends where you put a superstar at. So
I would say they're stars and they're superstars. I think Jokic is a star.
I think Jokic is.
Would I say superstar? Absolutely not.
Probably top 10.
Player?
I like Jamal Murray more.
Murray's not better than Jokic.
He makes that thing go round.
No, he does not. He had a good playoff
run against that thing go round.
He goes.
When that boy got rolling against Utah, I forgot about him.
Utah was so bad defensively. It made Donovan Mitchell and Denver's.
Donovan Mitchell was putting up 50 on Denver too.
Yeah, those two putting up 50 every night show you how bad those defenses were. They
didn't
didn't do that all season.
Yo, but Maul was shooting lights out though. It wasn't like he was just getting to the basket unwillingly. He was getting his shot,
and now he's
creating his own shot.
He's struggling to get 20 against the Clippers.
He's not struggling.
He's struggling.
Well, the Clippers are a different beast.
That's what I'm saying. This is the Murray I used to see all season. A good player.
No, I'm not.
Not an all-time great.
I'm not saying he's an all-time great. I'm saying he's the guy that gets them to the next level of being good.
No, but Jokic, they go through Jokic.
Jokic is good. But I'm not saying
being a superstar. He's on the fringe.
If they don't have Jamal Murray on that team, they're not the 3rd seed.
If they ain't got Jokic, they're down there with 8. Murray's not carrying nobody to the playoffs.
Murray might carry.
Jokic ain't carrying nobody to the playoffs.
Jokic was the 2 seed last year.
Jokic ain't putting up 50.
Neither is Murray.
Murray had 2 50-point games last year.
Yeah, in the bubble against Denver.
Don't disrespect the bubble, man.
Bubble's been great basketball.
The bubble has been great entertainment.
There's a study out now by the bubble saying GM's talking about doing like baseball does when you stay in one city.
Stay in one city a few times.
Because everybody's playing so much better in the bubble.
Because there's so much travel. They said they're traveling 50,000 miles a year.
But it also is, when you have a background, the NBA players just shoot way better.
Yeah.
I like the idea of getting a series in a city. So maybe 2 or 3 games
Yeah, that's just messing up. You only play him 3 times a year.
And then that wall, maybe they change the schedule a little bit when you play those guys 4 times.
So you play guys 4 in your division.
Maybe it's 2
in the Western Conference if you're in the East, and then you play 3 outside of it, and then 4 in your division.
I'm gonna knock on wood, but LeBron is phenomenal.
No, the last 4 games
he looks phenomenal in the playoff. He didn't look good when the restart happened.
Yeah, I mean,
he looked good in the last series.
Yeah, his body accustomed to playing again, and then he is 35.
Yeah.
LeBron's been complaining and saying that they got to play at 9 o'clock, so they're not getting no advantage from the bubble. And then they put him at 7 on the night.
I know, I got that for the NFL.
Yeah, I thought it was that about too. But LeBron got power. He said, "Look, man, you can't put us at 9 every night. It's like we're traveling." That's what he said.
Hey, if you are the guy,
yeah,
you speak your mind. So more importantly, it's going down in the bubble.
It's going down. House.
We knew.
Danuel House.
We knew it was a matter of time.
Well, we called it before it even started. How many guys get?
Well, who thought it would happen after we already had Instagram models in the bubble?
Because they're hanging with one person.
Should we give them the story?
Yeah. Give them the story.
Give them the headline. What's the headline? When you came out
getting some booty in the bubble.
Booty in the bubble.
Yeah, do it all the way too. So Danuel House, spelled with a U. And he's already, he got problems.
Not House. Daniel spelled with a U.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I was like,
that's why I wanted to explain.
Got one of the female COVID testers back to his room for 4 or 5 hours and got caught and got thrown out the bubble.
I played in the NBA.
Hold on, before we go there.
Do you blame him for one?
Hold on. That girl was probably like a 6 when he first got there.
Well, everybody's a 6 with a mask. That's not fair.
First of all, that's a jerk thing to say.
Now, after
by the way, Lakers just closed the series out. Just wanted to break the news there.
After about a month or 2 of him not having anything, the girl probably started looking good.
Yo, people are now in the bubble now. You get
or maybe she always looked good and he couldn't turn it down no longer.
No. For one.
6s go to 8s when them things.
Or maybe she was already an 8.
Remind you this. You ain't just gonna grab somebody and throw their whole career away. He been working on this shit for 60 days.
He didn't throw his whole career away.
No, her.
Well,
she's in the bubble. She's a nurse, at least an RN probably.
Yeah.
She's in the bubble. He's like every day throwing, "Hey, you look beautiful. Now, let me see you out the mask." For her to finally go to the room, no, it's gonna be her job.
You don't.
She probably never thought she'd get caught.
Yeah, but I'm saying it applied to 60 days of build up. They've been putting work in on it.
It's worth the risk for her.
Yeah, not for him.
Like, she can get another RN job. She might not be able to get another NBA gig.
Look, the Rockets.
That's facts.
No. I'm saying, for House, though, you got the Rockets who had slim chances. Some people thought they had a chance. But they're 6'5" and under, it was slim. But you're the 6th man, you're a 2-way defender, and you just cost your team the little chance they had to beat the Lakers.
Well, they want to beat the Lakers.
But they had a slim
shot. They were probably after one of the tough losses they took, like the second game.
Second game, they're going to lose no matter what.
Second game, they took the tough loss. He had to iron some things out.
But game 3 was close. And they didn't have House.
Well, I mean,
you needed to look. When you're 6'5" and under, man, you need some. That was one of their big men. They only go 7 deep. They can barely go 7.
I blame the NBA.
Okay, go back to that.
The NBA, they should not hire female.
No, get the fuck
Damn. Listen. You gotta listen to it.
No, you can't.
That is terrible.
What they think was going to happen is my point.
Oh my God.
You put females around a bunch of men that aren't.
That's why I'm glad we're back together.
No, listen. You gotta let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Oh my God.
You put a bunch of females around a bunch of men that aren't getting any, aren't having any relation with anyone for that amount of time. What they think was going to happen? They didn't think no one was going to take the risk?
First of all,
we knew though, no one was going to take the risk. Did we not?
We thought it was going to be a reporter though.
But let's say it's all male nurses in there.
First of all, where are you going to find 200 male nurses?
Oh, they're out there. They're out there.
Say I play along with you. You got to find 200. I ain't going to say that. I ain't putting it on tape. You got to find 200 male nurses. No, you can't blame it on having
not 200 of them.
There's a lot of females in the bubble. There's female people that make the throw.
Reporters and all that.
Yeah.
And we have the same kind of.
But you get a guest now. They could have brought somebody.
He didn't have nobody.
Because he's been working on this for 6
months.
days.
No, they made certain rules for guys who were single that they couldn't bring people to the bubble.
For one, I'll say this.
They made certain rules.
Rules and rules. So I'm not one of those guys to say, they should have just kept them in the bubble. But the COVID testers get tested every day also.
Yes.
But they do go home. So it's a little risk there. But if he was going to mess around with anyone, it should have been somebody that gets tested regularly.
Well, yeah. I didn't think he was responsible about it. I think he was responsible. Dude, my point is, what did they think was going to happen? We all knew this was coming.
Well, look, they came in the bubble, July 9th? We're over, 60 days, or almost going on?
Yeah, 60 days.
Yeah, 60 days in. And this is the first incident. So I think the bubble has been successful.
No, not the first incident.
The first incident that got caught.
Oh, yeah, well, we got to go back. We can't go
Well,
back.
it ain't even the first incident. There's been some other issues of guys saying they're leaving the bubble to pick up food.
Yeah, but they were going in to get tested. They had to quarantine again.
Yeah.
This is the first time somebody was in the bubble got caught having somebody in the room.
I don't.
Is this ever, you think she's the first nurse that took the risk, or just the one that got caught?
She's the one that got caught.
No, the fact, no, I think they were watching.
So you don't think that
they had her on tape leaving that room and being in there for 5 hours.
besides the White House, there were all male nurses in there. No one would ever would have got caught.
We say 5 hours?
5 hours is a long
5 hours is a
time.
long time.
Well, you barely got her to the room. You've been working on it for 60 days. You're gonna have a couple.
You really think you've been working for 60 days?
I don't know if she's throwing it away, throwing it all. He's been working on that for a while. He didn't see her out the mask. I mean, it was already risky to pull the mask off. You gotta see the grill.
He definitely pulled the mask off before she got.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it probably took 2 weeks to even get to that. Let me see you without the mask.
So you don't.
It's definitely selfish. It's definitely selfish on his part.
It's selfish because they really needed him. If you was like J.R. Smith, which I thought was gonna be first.
He got a girl now, right?
I'm just saying. If it was gonna be anybody, I thought it'd be somebody at the end of the bench.
JR is trying to get this check, man. He was out of for a while. He's trying to get paid, man.
No, you can't be the sixth man on any team though and throw it away. You can't risk it, man.
He wasn't the first one. He probably
I
didn't
imagine
get
that.
caught.
It hadn't been Kawhi and LeBron that got caught with that girl. Did they send him home?
No, we never hear about it. Like
I don't know.
What do you think, Samar?
They said LeBron's one of the guys to call. I think it's fake though, but they were saying LeBron called him out. They said he reported it.
They said everything goes to LeBron. He said, he sat in that chair. He said, I don't sit in this shit. Look at throne. He's gonna say, oh, LeBron can throw him.
That'd be great if LeBron was the guy.
No, LeBron would do that.
To call. I would respect LeBron a little more.
I would not respect. I wouldn't like him no more.
I was looking on my phone. I think it's somebody. It wasn't Woj or Shane or somebody right underneath that was like, somebody reported it.
It's all about winning. It's all about competing.
I'm not calling out nobody.
What gives you the edge? LeBron. Oh, you got.
Well, we know for a fact a player.
LeBron might have sent a chick.
They said players were calling on players in the beginning of it all crazy. Somebody called on Jimmy Butler.
Should have got this guy out of there. He wouldn't be where they at.
No, they wouldn't. Yo, he was lights hotter than me.
This year, you can wear the pants and the.
But it's not, I thought it was temperature controlled in here.
It is.
Is it?
It ain't on.
Well, yeah, you could get it on.
No, it's just you. You were naturally hot. But anyway, moving forward.
Yeah, my house never slept.
I think it's keep it on 60.
So Steve Nash, white privilege, getting the job for the Nets for a championship contender next year, or are you saying what's your opinion on that?
Absolutely.
So Steve Nash gets the Nets job with KD and Kyrie next year. No head coaching experience, and you're saying white privilege?
Absolutely.
You're gonna have to sell me on this one.
Steve Nash, who was the Golden State Warriors special assistant, which means he chills and sits on the sideline and throws an ideal out there every now and then. He don't even show up every day for it. But while he's there, he builds a relationship with Kevin Durant. Could be on purpose, could not be. But anyway, they build a relationship. He leaves, Kevin Durant leaves, and he goes to the Nets, and the Nets need a job, and Kevin Durant says, hire my boy. Okay, that's one side of it.
Can I comment before you want to continue?
Okay.
I think you're missing some stuff.
Okay.
You said it was Kevin Durant.
Yes.
Well, for one, before we even go to you can't put a race card and everything, and I don't think this is one of the cases because
you said comment. You didn't say go elaborate on your opinion.
Okay. Well, the GM for the Nets is best friends with Nash. They play together in Phoenix. So before you say it was on Durant, that's the relationship that was built there.
Okay.
Sean Marks is they played together in Phoenix. That's his boy.
Okay.
So it's not the Durant connection that helped. It just helped out.
It didn't hurt.
Definitely didn't hurt. It's because you need your best player to sign off on it.
So do you think a black coach gets this job no matter how close friends they are?
I don't think. I know for a fact.
And
Derek Fisher was hired as the Knicks coach before he was done playing. Jason Kidd was hired as the Bucks coach before he was done playing. We did not pull the card then. They skipped the line because they have inside knowledge. Steve Nash was a point guard.
But Jason Kidd went to the Nets first. He was the Nets coach before he was the Bucks.
Okay, yeah, but he was hired before he was done playing. He was at Mavericks, wasn't he? Dallas?
Yeah. Hold on.
And so was Derek Fisher.
I'm elaborating on this. You ready? You done? You finished or you done?
I'm neither. I'm saying black players have skipped the line all throughout. You can go back even further back than Derek Fisher, and you can go back to Zay Thomas. You can go back to Larry Bird. You can go back to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson had AIDS and couldn't play until he became the coach while he was still playing. Bill Russell was the coach while he was still playing. So players have gone and skipped the line for decades. Just because Nash does it doesn't mean we should just throw the race card out there.
Well, there were some qualified African American coaches that.
Yeah, but there was qualified African Americans
That it should have been looked at. I don't think it was white privilege. I don't believe that. I guess. But
well, hold on. Before you go, let me comment on this because he threw out a lot of names.
sure, I'll shut up. It's fine. Go ahead.
Thanks. No, I always welcome your opinion. Just not right now. No, that was wrong. I apologize for that.
No, it's too late. You want to focus over there.
Okay.
I want to hear it because you never really goes off. Let's hear it.
I'm not going off, but Jason, it's not the jobs they get. Yes, you're right. It's the kind of jobs they get.
I like that.
Black coaches get the bottom of the barrel jobs that you need to turn the thing around in 4 years or we're going to fire you.
4? Ain't nobody lasting 4 years.
Well, I was thinking about Mark Jackson. And when they do turn around, they say, you didn't do it well enough. Let's fire you and get another white man in here.
Mark was surprised.
I will say this. The next job Derek Fisher got before he was done playing, that he signed before he was still done playing,
was the worst job in the league.
but it was one of the premier jobs in the league.
Because it's the New York
Because
Knicks.
it's New York. Bill Russell was coaching the Celtics.
And that
Magic
was
Johnson got the Lakers job.
That was Phil Jackson who hired Derek Fisher, who originally went to hire Steve Kerr.
He wanted Kerr first.
Yes.
He said that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he still gave it to Fisher.
But Kerr was going to turn that job down.
He was.
He said, "No, I'm gonna take
well,
Mark's job."
Kerr's from LA though.
And he had options.
He had other options. He knew something else was coming.
Well, Kerr said he wanted to go back to the West Coast, and he had the back problems. He didn't want to be in the cold.
And he still has the back problems.
Yeah, imagine it in New York weather though.
The bottom line was black coaches need an extravagant resume to get a great job like the Brooklyn Nets with two of the best players in the East.
No, but like I said, if Steve Nash is somebody off the street, then yes. But he has 18 years in the
In
point
the
guard.
coaching world, Steve Nash is somebody off the street.
No, but he's an 18-year point guard, a great point guard, and he's been working with the Golden State Warriors.
We're not hiring to play point guard.
It's not what you know all the time, it's who you know. And he knows the two
I agree
main
with that.
people in Brooklyn he has relationships with, and he's qualified.
That's my motto. Like, life is about who you know will get you in the door and what you know will keep you in the door.
What I do appreciate, and me and Brent talked about this earlier, is that Steve Nash went out there and he got asked, do you think you got this job because of white privilege? He said, I do agree there's white privilege in the world, and I do agree that I skipped the line, but I also have a unique background with 18 years of experience, and I'm not the first player to skip the line, but I have inside knowledge. I have inside knowledge of the game. When I was point guard of these teams, I wasn't just not doing anything. I was learning how to be a coach. So he also has George Floyd as his profile pic since George Floyd was murdered. So he's not oblivious to what's going on. He knows what's going on, and I think he's for the cause.
I'm not saying that he's a bad dude. Steve Nash is a good dude.
I like that he acknowledged it though. Like, yes, there is white privilege, but I just think in this situation, I'm not the first. I won't be the last.
But that's all I'm saying. Like, he just skipped the line because
He's a player. Not because he's white. He's actually Canadian.
I mean, there's races in different countries. You think we're the only country that's struggling with racism?
No, there's all over the world. But I would ask you guys this. I think it's a more important question. Not ask
We had that comment that said George Floyd had nothing to do with coaching.
No. I'm saying Steve Nash is not oblivious. He knows what's going on, and he knows that there is white privilege. I just don't think this is the case. But it is funny that his profile picture is George Floyd. I had to throw that out there. That's kind of that's more of a shout out than anything.
George Floyd.
But do you have they kept Jacques Vaughn as the assistant.
Why?
Would you have stayed?
Depends on your options.
I mean, it's $1 million, so millions of dollars. I'll make this example.
Jacques Vaughn knew he was to get the job.
I'll make this example.
Go ahead.
It's a good example.
I like it.
When B-Lay was coaching at Thaddeus Stevens, he had other coaches there, and their head coach ended up leaving. They hired a new guy to come in, but they asked the original assistant coach, I forget his name, to stay on as that guy's assistant coach. And he thought that was pretty disloyal. He interviewed for the coaching job as well and didn't get it, but they hired this new guy and wanted him to be his assistant. He turned it down.
Well,
I always thought that was commendable. Like, hey, he turned it down.
I'm mixed on that. I feel like,
but this is different because that's not, that kind of money that you're getting the coach there is not life-changing money. This is at New York playing or coaching that for the Nets is life-changing. You know, what's it gonna do?
If you're a good organization, you want to keep some continuity, and you know if you got two guys up for head coaching, then they're a good candidate, but you can only go one. So, like when I was at Donnelly and I got the operator job over the guy that had 15 years, and he had to train me. That's like a slap in the face of the guy being here going for a position, but they're still recognizing your talent you bring. Jacques Vaughn was never getting that job. We knew that.
Yes.
He deserved it.
But yes.
Yeah, but he was never going to get it. So do you stay? You build something there. You need to have a good staff. Like Steve Kerr just said it. David Blatt. You need good assistant coaches.
After hearing this and thinking about it for a second, I'm not staying.
You just.
Yeah, because man, like he did a great job.
Hold on, before you do this, don't make your decision yet. You stuck with it? Where does he go if he don't get the job? He leaves.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, what are your options?
But he could be assistant coach somewhere else.
Well, why move your family across to somewhere? Move your kids out of school if you can have the exact same job where you're already at.
I'm moving right down the road to New York.
Because
they ain't hiring you. Thibodeau ain't hiring them.
Thibodeau hiring.
It's borderline disrespect, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I did this job, and you're going to hire some guy. I can see if you brought in Thibodeau, for example. I can see if you brought in somebody with coaching experience.
I understand.
You're going to bring in some young kid off the street.
The thing is, if you bring in a Thibodeau, he's already strong-minded. You know, you can influence Nash, and that team's good next year. He's going to get a lot of credit. He's going to be up for a head coach somewhere.
He should be up for head coach now.
But he wasn't going to get one.
Do you think? So you think KD played a part in Nash getting hired?
Definitely. You never hired coaches that going to.
So are you angry with KD then? If you're Jacques Vaughn, or if you're just you?
No.
KD. I'm not angry at nobody. Like,
you think the Lakers hired Vogel without LeBron stamping that?
No, I think they did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If LeBron said, if Tyronn Lue was the assistant though, and they hired Vogel, are you mad at LeBron for that?
Well, for example, I like where you're at. I'm on the same page with Brandon. Jason Kidd interviewed for the head coaching job for the Lakers, and they gave it to Vogel and said, "Do you mind being Vogel's assistant?" And Kidd went. Is a slap in the face?
No, because if he had coached the Lakers though, and was the assistant, and led them to the playoffs.
It's the same thing. He applied and said no. They said, no, we don't want you. We like you as assistant.
But he was the head coach, though.
Vogel.
All you're doing is thinking about his title.
If you were coaching that team and then they got rid of you.
Vogel wasn't there the year before, was it?
No.
No, it was the dude, was it Walton?
Yeah.
Walton was there.
Yeah, so they both interviewed at the same time.
Nothing with Walton, man. He got another job in Sacramento. He ain't do nothing in LA. That's more privilege than Nash.
Well, he wasn't terrible.
Walton had.
Walton
came from the Curse tree. That's how he got the job.
That's the only way he got the job.
Remember they were 24 and 1.
They were 30. They were 28 now.
Yeah, well they lost one game with Walton. That's how he got the job.
But first of all, that team won 70. When Kerr came back, they won 79 and 30.
Speaking of which, Walton, this is on topic.
73 now.
But what? We would be in Vegas when Walton was in.
Whoa,
your man up, man. Yeah, Walton's the only one that came out that damn VIP.
You know what? Walton deserved that job. I'm bad, yo. Walton, you're right. We're in Vegas, you know. Walton came out the VIP, showed love, mad love. Was walking around the whole night. He didn't sit in VIP not once.
Kobe wouldn't even look at him.
Kobe wouldn't come out. Derek Fisher wouldn't come out. Ron Artest wouldn't come out. It was the whole team basically.
Walton
was 6'8", walking through the crowd.
Walton showed love,
drinking beer at the bar.
He went to the bar where I was waiting line at. That VIP crew walked by, he was like, Kobe. He had 2 girls, but he didn't even look. He wouldn't even address nobody.
He didn't look at us.
I'm not saying he had to.
Y'all peasants either.
I'm just saying, Walton came out and took the peasants. We had VIP too, don't get it twisted. They was on stage now.
Their VIP was a little bigger. Their VIP was ridiculous, but
they gave him the whole, remember the whole thing.
That's like Darren fell asleep.
Yeah, that's everything.
Darren fell asleep in VIP had like the Lakers in the club.
Not only that,
Vernon Davis
and
there that night.
Frank Gore.
Yeah, they were in the VIP.
Shout out to Vegas. I'm supposed to be there next week. Damn, let's move on.
You got the comment?
Nothing that you didn't read already. Oh, blame B-Way. B-Way 1 or 2?
He's 2.
Oh, he's 1. Nash will be successful because he has 2 top 5 players. It's like Miami Heat coach when, well, I ain't gonna finish it, but Spoelstra, hell of a coach.
Spoelstra?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's who he was talking about. He said when LeBron and Wade were there. But Spoelstra is still winning. Better than going to Eastern Conference.
Yeah, remember, it was rough on Spoelstra those first years.
Yeah. At that time, did we know?
No, we didn't. I thought he was a good coach.
Pat Riley called it though. He was like, he's a hell of a coach.
Remember they when Pat Riley come out the box and coach that team.
LeBron did that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I lost my train of thought, so we're gonna move on. No, what was I saying about Spoelstra?
Yeah,
Spoelstra got hit with that. No, I think Nash won't be tested until he gets into another good team, another good coach. When you gotta make adjustments in the series.
Tell you what, it's hard to be a bad coach when you walk into Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
But I wouldn't say he has 2 top 5 players.
In the playoffs, they gotta make adjustments.
I wouldn't say he has 2 top 5 players. I don't believe Kyrie's a top 5 player.
He ain't top 5. He's not. Well, I understand what you meant. You were really like, yeah.
Top 10.
Top 5 point guard.
Top 5 point guard.
I go there with you.
Yeah, man.
So what about Isiah Wilson?
But no one knows who he is.
Well, it don't really matter who he is. It matters what he did.
I think, you know what though? And I'm thinking about this last night.
You got Tony first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Isiah Wilson was number 26 pick in the draft this year for the Titans. He gets pulled over last night about this time, doing what I'm doing.
Let's go put it out there for everyone.
I'm drinking Gatorade. I don't know what he's talking about.
DUI, doing donuts in an intersection and hit a concrete wall, got arrested.
He's a damn fool.
Damn fool.
Damn fool.
And he's already been given a warning by the cops for being on University of Tennessee's campus at a party. And he's been on the COVID list twice during training camp.
But you know what's crazy though? He's mad young, and he's a millionaire now.
Yeah.
And you know what he's doing? He's having a hard time adjusting the fame.
It's probably a hard time adjusting the money and being that young with it.
He's a first round pick. He's a starter. Starter out there.
No, because the players are they're quarantined in the NFL too. You see Hard Knocks, they can't do nothing.
They don't do anything.
And then you're 19, you're 20, you got $1 million. What are you gonna do?
I only watched the first Hard Knocks, so I didn't see it yet, so I won't talk about it too much.
I'm just saying, players ain't got. They're basically saying you gotta sacrifice.
Shout out to K-Dub, Chris Wilson, executive producer on Hard Knocks.
See his name pop up the other day when I was watching it. Came through the credits.
717 in the building.
I'm not blaming him for going to the party, for the record. But you're about to play your first game ever as a professional. And it's Friday night, Saturday morning, and you're out doing donuts, drunk, and hit a concrete wall. You gotta go. I might go.
No, you're crazy. That's your mind.
Guys are 10 years old, man. You're gonna make mistakes.
Come on, there's mistakes and then there's mistakes.
I think about that now.
Going to the party is a mistake. Driving drunk and doing donuts and hitting the concrete wall is Michael Beasley level.
You know how many guys, shout out to Michael Beasley too. You know how many guys are in jail right now because they were drunk one night and made some dumb mistakes?
Whoa. Don't put me in that. I'm not saying this guy should be locked up or nothing.
No, I'm not saying that, but like liquor make you make dumb decisions.
No, I'm just saying he should never have been out drinking.
What I'm trying to figure out though, what makes, so it happens so often it seems like in the leagues. What makes these guys, I mean, they have an unlimited amount of money so they can drink all night. But I could have drank last night all night. I made the choice to cut myself off because I knew I had to go home.
Yeah, but you're 30-something now. 21, you were driving home. You drove me home.
Put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I put it on you because we both been drunk and I rode with you and you were still in college.
I was always sober driving.
Man, there was sometimes I got home, I didn't even know how I thought I got home. I thought I was good. My car be in the parking lot like this.
I carried you upstairs once.
You got to drive this way.
Yeah,
that's 10 years ago.
I got yelled at for carrying him upstairs. I'm like, I made sure you got home safe. You should be thanking me.
I woke up with my coat. Coat, sneakers, everything on.
I put him around the futon, blah, and then walked out.
Yeah. That's how it goes. I mean, when you carry somebody in, that's a lot of work.
He gonna second floor.
Shit, we carry people in, we drag people in. We tried to do the 300 yards from the parking lot on concrete, bleeding, and just left him at the front door. Just enough to get the door closed.
Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain, baby. That's my God.
Oh, shit. Kurt didn't like that. He said, I'm putting this notion on his name.
Yo, my bad.
You didn't say his name, B.
My God.
I didn't know. I don't have no idea.
Shout out to Kurt.
Oh, the boy. Yeah, okay. See, I was too young to get in with y'all that night. So I missed that, John. I missed all that.
Now, we woke up, Kurt was laying in his throat, though, man. Sorry.
Come on, man. Rest in peace, Kurt, man.
Yeah, you want money, you want dirty his name.
No, man.
Nah, I'm saying that you drag people in sometimes. You gotta get them in by any means.
Back to that dude, though. Like, he's out here living his best life, man. You can't.
It is hot.
Well, thank you.
It's our first time back underneath the lights. You guys
No, these lights is hot. You know, the longer they're on, they beam on you. It's just too much.
You're just struggling, man. That's that 18 different liquors you got to drink right now.
I ain't drink no liquor at all yet.
Damn. Talk about dry snitching. For your record, this is B-Wade's cup.
Yo.
I got 2. You know I ain't got 3. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yo, this beer beat's different.
Yeah, what you girl?
This beer beat is different, man.
The little beer got patches in it.
Yo, man, it's a little patchy.
What you ship it off for?
You know what? Your beer looked like the video we had on earlier with the restart. Choppy.
You know what he's trying to do? He's probably trying to apply for something. He don't go to interviews real black.
Why would you apply for it, man?
Listen.
Trying to get a head coaching job somewhere over shotgun.
I'm back to work now. I'm like you guys, you know what I mean?
You told me you was going to keep it, man.
I'm in my bubble, and, you know, when you got to wear a mask all day for 8 hours, I mean, the beer, it gets a little rough. You can't take care of the beer like you want to take care of it. So,
all right, what are you going to say? Close this one up. We got to move on.
I don't like it.
You know, it takes being used to.
Comments. You like big beer, big beer, or little beer? Patchy beer.
I ain't patchy, that's fly beer. Don't
I can see your cheeks.
I mean, I'm low cut. Like, I can see the grays in your hair.
I see the grays in your beard. I'm ready for Ravens, baby. I'm silver and black. Baby, let's go.
That ain't no silver. That's like, I don't know. That ain't silver, bro.
I started noticing like gray hair in my hair, and I think who I was talking to earlier said like, I think it was Jack. He was like, I thought people that have red hair don't get grays.
I would have thought that too. Though.
And I was like,
I thought they turned black.
Nah, you know what? Because what would you call him? You know how you see a gray dude, a dark haired guy that has gray hair. You go, you know, oh, he has salt, pepper hair. And what for us? What is it for us? Like paprika and pepper.
Speaking of this is way off top. This probably liquor, but
what do you?
I didn't know pubes turn gray. Not that I'm saying, I don't have it.
All right, we're moving on.
I don't know about the pubes.
Yo.
No, I ain't talking about me.
No.
I was at work when I seen this.
Don't go. See, people are long. I just seen her drop. You drop like.
All right, I got one. My next topic. You done with the last one? This is a big one. This is important for me.
Okay.
This is what I wanted to get in. But you want to close with this dude, young kid.
Who?
You said you had a little more comment on Isiah Wilson.
Oh no, I was just saying how he's young, man. Like, when you supposed to live your best life.
Can't win with him. Can't do it.
If you were 22 with $1 million, you gonna make mistakes too. He was fine.
I was 22 with
$50
$50
to make mistakes.
Exactly what I'm saying.
You were with me?
We're not going there, man. Go next time. I want to know about it.
This is big for me. All right, so backstory: Yankees relief pitcher Aroldis Chapman throws the fastest ball in the MLB, up to 105-mile-per-hour fastball.
Yeah, this is a good one though.
Yeah,
you'll like it.
So
you may not say nothing, but you'll like it.
So one of the players for the Rays hits a 3-0 pitch for a grand slam, which I think is, I did the same thing. But I guess it's an unwritten rule in baseball. You can't swing 3-0 if the bases are loaded.
There is an unwritten rule because it happened recently by this guy named Tatis.
Oh, he's a
real baseball guy.
MLB still playing?
Yeah. Actually, the other day was the first time ever in history that the NBA, WNBA, NFL, MLB,
all play the same day.
NHL, and MLS all played the same day.
Shout out to America.
And then tennis as well was on. Serena lost.
But
anyway,
so this is backstory. He throws fast.
Osaka won, though.
So Yankees are mad. This guy hit the home run. They hit him on purpose, which is crazy. You hit somebody on purpose with a baseball going 100 miles per hour. So they throw it to dude's head. 101 mile per hour fastball, almost dude in the head. So they stay rumbling. They're out there, they fight. Motions are running high. He goes to the press conference. The manager for the Rays says, I got 5 guys to throw 98 miles per hour in the bullpen. We'll see what next game. So, is that a threat? If he hits somebody in this game and he kills them, does he go to jail?
Someone's getting hit. That's how baseball is. I don't like baseball for that reason. Because if I'm a pitcher and something happened that I didn't necessarily agree with, but everyone on my team disagrees, like it's an unwritten rule, I don't know if I'm going to pay them. I'm probably not.
If you hit me with a 100 mile per hour fastball in my ass, on my shoulder, in my ribs, because it's the place that hit me, I'm charging the man with the bat.
But it's exactly. My point is.
I don't know why they always drop the bat in charge.
Because
because the one guy didn't got charges.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look.
My point about that is.
If I hit you with a ball 90 miles an hour, that's not charges. But me charging the man with a bat is charges.
That's my point I'm trying to make. This is why I'm mad about this topic. They have this argument all the time. So you get maybe 2 fights a year in basketball where they may throw a punch, and they're thugs, bunch of thugs running around in shorts. Which thugs is just another word for saying what they want to run and say. Football, they get in a fight, all throwing helmets, they get in a little scuffle.
What do they want to say?
Bunch of thugs. You know what they want to say.
Say it.
And then you get a fight in hockey.
He won't say it.
Every 5 minutes. They got guys in hockey that can't even skate. They're just there to fight. Bunch of Anthony Mason skating around. And they're like 5-minute major. He goes in the penalty box. And they're like, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Baseball, hit somebody in the ass on purpose with a 100 mile per hour fastball. It's part of the game. Oh, we got a good old Donnybrook brewing. That's what they say, and guys just love it. Why is it that baseball, hockey, majority white or Latino now, is part of the game, and an NBA player comes off the bench, he got to be suspended?
You know why?
That's the rules, though. The rules are different in the NBA. So the rules in the NBA, if you leave your bench area when the fight happens, it's an automatic suspension.
But when did that rule come out?
What do you mean when the rule come out?
That rule was created because of the Malice in the Palace.
That was years ago.
I'm saying, but baseball's been having fights for 100 years, and it's been part of the game. Hockey's been having fights every day.
They have suspensions, but it's not the same for them. They have 162 games.
No, I'm just
The
saying.
suspension would be like 8
why
games.
is one thug and one's part of the game?
I just think it's based off who's talking now.
No, I think it's based off of
Because we don't say that.
Listen,
When we say that, we don't say all they're thugs and they're just fighting.
No, but it's just there's two different. It's a microcosm of 2 different laws for 2 different people.
We have a comment from Dwayne Rodriguez.
Oh, Dwayne watching.
Dwayne Rodriguez says, say it.
You know I can't say it, Dwayne. You know more than anybody.
Listen, man.
Shout out to Dwayne, though. We need him back for producer.
You guys said
Yes or no?
yes or no to what?
We need Dwayne back.
Yeah.
He was never kicked off the show. He just stopped coming.
He got busy on us.
Anyway.
No, he did. He got less busy. He got home reading books and like, nah, y'all got that.
But we want you back for producing.
Hold on. Back to the topic. I listen. Because you guys are talking
He's
stupid.
watching the show though. So he get a little busy.
No, it's talking stupid. I don't say you.
Okay.
You guys know daggone well why there's difference in these sports. And it's because of how people look. The only time, like,
I don't disagree with you. Let's say it.
yeah, I'm going to say it. The only time white people like to see black people like confrontation on fighting
Boxing?
is boxing.
Or MMA.
No,
They
ain't-
kill 'em.
Right, no, but that, like, black people don't do too much MMA. Like, we got a couple,
No, there's a lot in there.
but we don't like fighting like that.
I'm just saying, the
good
reason
fight.
I wanted to bring this up is
Joe
I feel like
best fighter ever.
if that guy hits him tomorrow with a pitch 100 miles per hour in the head by accident, can you say he doesn't go to head on purpose, and he kills him, does he go to jail?
No. He plays baseball.
But it's premeditated. He said, I got 5 guys to throw 98. We'll see tomorrow.
Well, first of all, the manager said that. None of them came out and said, I want to do
Yeah,
it.
but he's going to be the one, hey, go there and drill him.
And then, okay.
You go drill him.
Well, then the manager should be charged with conspiracy to commit murder.
Yeah, should they?
Nah, but
No,
I don't think
nobody died.
Not if he does. If he does die, he hits him in the head with a 100 mile per hour fastball and he dies. Should he be charged? If it was premeditated.
No.
Because I think if it's most of the time they're pretty accurate. Those pitchers, they're gonna hit you in your rib cage or
Yeah,
your hip.
I don't like it hitting the ribs in baseball.
No one does.
I say they gotta get this out of the game.
No, well, the real issue is why they got to fight. Like I like that topic that you were on.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to fight.
You guys are saying they're allowed, like they should be arrested afterwards.
No.
They're not allowed. They do get suspended. The suspensions come.
Baseball does.
Yes, they get
But
suspended.
hockey doesn't.
Hockey's a different breed.
It shouldn't be. I want the across the board fairness.
In all sports?
Yes.
The rules will be different in every single sport.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be like, okay, it's part of the game in one, the other one, because hockey always argues it's part of our game.
In their defense.
No.
Listen,
No.
let me finish.
Go ahead.
God damn.
I don't know.
See, this is the problem why we can't argue, because he's not on the same level of intelligence. Yeah, I gotta beat him here.
You know,
I don't think I was gonna bring that out. I hope niggas still watch it.
the thing is, Brandon don't even really believe that though. Like if you're like no cameras on, he'd be like, you know, smart, yeah.
I think you are a smart dude. I'm a smart dude though. I think you are smart.
Go to the next topic.
Forget where I was going with that now. I've lost everything.
Now go with it. You gotta find it.
NHL. So they say it's part of their game, them fighting. But their ratings aren't like the NBA, the MLB, and the NFL. So they have to have certain things in their sport that they can play on the even playing field. Fighting is one of them.
You ever see
That's the only reason why I watch the NHL.
You still watch SportsCenter?
I still watch.
And you see a good fight where the guy gets knocked out?
Yeah.
That's number 2 in the top 10.
Yo.
They show the whole fight. Like it's boxing.
And why is that? Entertainment.
Yeah, but when the NBA does it, it's a bunch of thugs.
Yo. I want to go to an NHL game.
I don't mind seeing an NBA fight.
But
don't mean it should be.
I don't want to go to one unless I know for sure there's going to be a fight.
It's like going to NASCAR. You want to get crashed.
Yeah. So
That don't make it right though.
Why do you think NASCAR made the rules for those guys the way they are? Because they want people to crash. That's what people are there for.
They don't want them to crash.
Yo, NASCAR want crashes? We all know they want crashes. It's about the dollar.
I hope they don't want crashes.
They do.
I'm not putting that on them.
They do.
That'd be terrible.
What we got? You hitting something else?
You don't want the docket. Let's go.
Well, we got NBA, NFL contracts, or we have Big
Come on,
Ten
the Big
voting.
Ten. Come on, the Big Ten.
All right, so the Big Ten is voting tomorrow.
Horse crap. That's horse
You
crap.
don't let me finish.
What's horse crap? Like,
Big Ten's voting tomorrow to see if they should start playing football in the middle of October.
They already canceled.
Revoting.
Yeah, it's BS.
They can't handle the heat.
Exactly. That's what I mean. No, you made that decision. You ride it. What did the cat Williams say? You get on that horse, you better ride it.
Look, it's
And
you know what
they
they
got on
it because Trump. You want that credit?
Trump put it on him.
I don't think Trump did nothing. They got a lot of backlash for it. Nobody cares for the Pac-12 though.
all the schools, because California's a little rough right now.
Pac-12 don't give a. Nobody said anything about the Pac-12 canceling.
Well, number one, the Pac-12 is not as good as the Big Ten, and the Big Ten is not. The Big Ten is like. Yeah.
A little bit.
ACC,
More red.
ACC says if they fall below 18, they won't play. They'll cancel their entire season.
So for that, Virginia Tech and Virginia supposed to play today, they canceled. So Virginia Tech had 219 positive tests this week. 7 days on the campus.
That's what it says.
They had 633 positive cases since they came back to school. So they had to cancel today.
I don't know why they would come back to school.
The coach said on Wednesday that, you know, he didn't even be able to play this week, and it got canceled today. So I'm saying teams are trying to play and canceling. Like, I don't know why the Big Ten's trying. The Big Ten should try to do the November thing. Maybe they want to start on Thanksgiving.
I don't like it.
Even Thanksgiving?
What are they playing for?
Well, they start that. Hold on, I changed it. So the one proposal was 4 different indoor stadiums, like the Colts Stadium in Minneapolis, and they would do 4 different bubbles and have all the indoor games.
And then what? Have their own championship afterwards?
What's it matter where they play? They need to live there. It don't matter where you play.
It goes back to what you said about 19-year-olds. You can't put 19-year-olds on a campus with balls heavy.
My point
and tell them not to mingle. They're going to mingle.
But what my point is, what are they playing for? If they're not playing for a national title,
they're playing for
why
money.
even have their title? Why even have it?
Well, they're saying they start playing, they can be a national title game.
Yeah, but they're going to be 2 months behind everyone else. How's that fair?
They're saying, well, why not push it up and start October and have a 1 championship?
Well, national championship's always like a
January.
Yeah.
You know, 3 months.
Yeah, I know that. What are they going to do? They're going to play all the way up to January then?
They're saying their plan was
that
have everybody starting around Thanksgiving and have a championship before the tournament started in March.
I don't see the point of them even trying it. Because they're going to like ACC about to be done. And they're about to cut it.
Well, Clemson's up like 35-0 right now.
No, they should. I mean, Clemson is.
ACC is bad at football.
Well, they got the chance though. As long as you have the chance, it's fine.
That's not true. They
kind of.
Well, they also got Miami and Florida State.
No, this ain't the Miami and Florida State.
I'm just saying, when you got Miami and Florida State, that's big time football.
It is.
You can't.
Florida State look bad at that.
What are you talking about? No, it's not.
It is.
Florida State been 500 for the last 2
Notre
years.
Dame ain't been good in 20 years, and they still on TV every Sunday, Saturday.
They got their own TV.
They've been good.
They ain't been ever. They play an independent schedule and they get their asses waxed in the playoffs.
Shout out to Brian Kelly, man. He's got a new deal today. Or next
Oh,
time.
Yeah, you did, guys. To talk to
About white privilege.
What
Damn.
you mean?
Brian Kelly got to get his ass up out there, man.
Brian
Yo,
Kelly
he was in the playoffs last year.
They got beat like 60-0.
He was in the playoffs last year. Top 14.
Oh man, you kidding?
Brian Kelly is.
I like Brian Kelly. I'm just saying.
What? He's just gonna say you like
Charlie Strong got fired quick in Texas.
Well, that's politics as usual.
He wasn't.
That dude came out and was supposed to Spurs on him.
He wasn't.
Was the Spurs on him?
Nah, Texas. Benson.
He wasn't the complaint.
Texas on him.
Yeah,
He's Texas on him?
he's the one that said that he let the inmates run the asylum when they talk about me and fucking forget him too.
You guys were awful, man.
That's about Bobby Nair.
Oh my God.
Bobby Nair though. Bobby Nair's the owner in Texas.
Hey,
That's a bad picture of Brian Kelly, by the way.
It's terrible.
he looks black.
He was in World War
He was
II.
a brother.
Yeah,
Nobody else can
he
see
got no
this.
lips.
Go to comments.
You know what? He looks like the dude in what was the name? What was the name of that movie? Chocolate Thunder? Was that what it's called?
No, Tropic Thunder.
Tropical Thunder.
The guy that was white that painted black.
Yeah.
The only, the time to change, you got a guy playing blackface.
He was like,
That was Robert Downey Jr.
yeah, Robert Downey.
All right, man. We gotta.
Iron Man.
Back to the Big Ten.
What about the Big Ten?
Yes or no? Playing.
No.
No, hold on. I say play it in the spring if you're gonna play it on.
No. What are they playing for? I'm thinking if you ain't playing for a national title, why would you play?
Because of the TV contracts.
Okay, that's fine.
Kids gonna make it to the league.
That's great too.
Nah, but the
I'm
league.
saying if you're thinking of the Big Ten, not worried about guys making the league. You're worried about, okay, what are we playing for?
I will say this.
What are you going to televise?
This is the only thing I care about as far because I think
You're going to televise 8 games and then after that it's off TV?
No, but you got cities like, I don't even want to call them cities, towns like State College, Blacksburg, Virginia. These towns that nobody would ever go to wasn't for football. They solely depend on the revenue they generate from football. So these little towns are dying because there is no football. And as far as the colleges, that money they bring in from the TV contracts supports every other sport. If you want to play tennis at Ohio State, the football team has to play. If you want to play volleyball at Ohio State, the football team has to play. So I do feel bad for the athletes that don't have revenue generators. They need that money. But I also don't feel like you build the health and risk the health of these young athletes also.
Utah just furloughed their entire athletic department.
Yeah, people like careers depend on these programs, so I'm not insensitive to what people are losing because they're not playing football. But I don't think you should just cave to pressure. If like Brandon said, if you're gonna hop on that horse, you better ride it. I stole that. That ain't mine. But I'm saying, if you're gonna make a decision, you knew it was gonna come with backlash. You canceled back to Big Ten football. So you get a little bit of backlash, and now you're gonna say,
what they think was going to happen? It's like they didn't think this was going. They didn't prepare for like people protesting or being mad about it.
I'm gonna answer that question. You said what did they think was gonna happen? They thought more colleges were gonna follow.
Oh, that's valid. I agree.
They thought they were gonna be first.
Because
no, they followed the Big Ten. I mean the Pac-12.
No. Big Ten canceled first, cancel cover out later.
Yeah.
But everybody thought if one major or 5 canceled, the rest would cancel. But it didn't happen.
Man.
That was what everybody thought. They didn't want. Nobody wanted to be first, but nobody wanted to be last.
How much do you think politics plays a part in them canceling?
I think in this climate, it plays a big part. Because as you can see, where you have red states, they're playing. When you have purple or blue states, they're not playing. And California is as blue as it gets. And that's why you haven't heard no backlash from the Pac-12.
The most of every big decision comes down to money. I would say race and money, but for this particular, it's money. And they're losing a lot of money. And not to mention their counterparts are losing recruits now, things like that, because they get to see the other schools that are playing, and they can't get their kids on campus or nothing because everything closed down because of COVID.
Comments?
Not that son sent the Wayne to say it. That was the last comment. He said, say it, and you were scared.
Because I got a job.
You were scared.
Now, for one, I can't say it. No, I really can't say it. I don't say it no more. I just say it for years. You know, well, B-Way was with me too like last weekend.
It's over an hour.
Until last weekend, B-Way was with me.
Hour and 5 minutes. B-Way said, man,
you can't say it. He was
Move on, man. Move on, man.
What are the comments? Let's get some people to watch it. Give us some love.
He said we didn't have none, man. We're going forward.
We got Joe Wysock watching.
Joey Wysock.
Dom Jordan always watches us.
That was the first one on when we messed up the first time.
B-Way number 1 or 2, I don't have to figure it out.
Shout out to Joe Wysock winning that 35 game with flip-flops on. That was impressive. He wasn't that good at McCaskey. No, I'm joking.
I hope Joe.
No, Joe was cooking us with the flip-flops on.
Did you play that Pentat?
Nah, I like Joe. Joe cooking, man.
So anyway,
David Diggs, it's my guy.
Yo, I saw David Taylor today. He didn't hit nobody up.
He was with me.
That's what I'm saying. I saw the snap.
Dwayne said he asked you. You never responded.
Dwayne told me at 11 I was already in my flip-flops.
He told me.
Hey, Joe Wysock?
He told me, he said 9 o'clock.
he said
It was like 9 o'clock he told me.
He said, y'all thought you were going to be up for what? I didn't know that was going on. I wasn't told.
He said I was already in my flip-flops. Like he couldn't put on sneakers.
Samar does, yeah. Samar make the moves he wants to make.
No, I had the kids that we were watching Alvin and the Chipmunks Wolfman something.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
watch it again. Not the same Alvin and Chipmunks we grew up on. It's not the same.
All right, that's all topics, man. We out of here. We got.
Oh, we got more topics, but that's.
Nah, we out. We out, man. I need my sleep.
That was a late night edition of Opinionated Facts.
Well, all the running backs got paid, though. We don't want to address that.
No, they deserve their money. I'm glad Dalvin Cook got paid because he about to have a heck of a year because now he got money.
He didn't get much, though.
5 years, $63 million.
Yeah, but
$15 million signing bonus on top of that with $28 million guaranteed. I would say that's a decent amount of money. Don't disrespect it.
They get Kamara 34 guaranteed 10 minutes later.
But Dalvin could be hurt. Gotta be available. That's the only difference.
Dalvin didn't go number 4 on our fantasy draft
for a reason.
Because his injuries.
Messed up my whole goddamn draft. You're right, but he did. I had Michael Thomas every time.
Yeah.
Well, Ramsey got 71 guaranteed.
Ramsey, that's impressive. And I don't think he would.
Highest paid quarterback all the time, more than the
105, that's too much.
He deserved it, man.
It's too much.
I think they all, whatever they get, they deserve. The NFL owners are making billions for just watching it.
Yeah, I don't think they deserve it.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that got their money, man. Because I'm all about athletes winning.
There could be some breaking news.
I watched Dateline the one day, and you can believe those guys were out there working they were picking carrots. So the state prison. No, this is real. It was a special. So the guy that does Dateline, black dude, what's his name? Something Williams. He spent the night, a couple of nights in a cell to do like a report on this. So he would wake up every day like they would, same thing. And they believe they were paying these guys 2 cents an hour.
They have a whole fire department in California that does the wildfires.
Picking carrots in the field.
No, California still does cheap labor.
14-hour days.
So they have a whole fire department.
It was 4 cents. One dude comes on, he's like, it was 4 cents an hour.
4 cents an hour. Because
of the budget for the state this year, they knocked it down to 2 cents an hour.
So they have people that get they have a fire brigade, it's called, in the California prison system, and they do the wildfires. They go out there and do the part, get the small shrubbery out so you don't spread the fire. And that they really are the fire department for California, a big part of it, and they get paid like you said, 4 or 6 an hour. But they get privileges though, like they get to go out.
They're outside all that, in the field.
Yeah, but it's still. That's why the prison system is kind of messed up with this big business in some states.
But there was so many minorities, and you know what it looked like to me? A plantation. No. That's no BS. I'm not even watching it.
Oh, a soccer one.
So many. She came back and won. She came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, sure.
But to see that, them being out there all day, I was thinking in my head, if I was doing life, would I just go out there for the 2 cents and pick the data carrot? Probably.
Yeah,
it's gonna be out.
Yeah, no brainer. I do it for free.
Yeah.
Mayfield said he's not taking the deal no more. He changed his mind.
Baker?
Yeah.
He's a bum. Not because of that. He's just a bum because he's not.
Nah, I'm like you though. This is my new shit. I stole it. But you got it from Ken.
Get on that horse. You got to
ride it. He said he was kneeling. And then he said he got a bunch of letters in the mail. He changed his mind.
He got a nail now.
He said he's not dealing no more.
Well, he got on that.
He said he wasn't saying it tonight, so it's not a big deal tomorrow.
What about them Chiefs fans going?
Oh, that should have been sit down and be humble. That's
it is to sit down and be humble. know what though? They lost the chop.
I ain't care about the chop. Look.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying you got to be all for the cause, but are they asking for you to take a silence for 10 seconds for people that have been racially injustice? You're going boo?
It wasn't all of them though.
It sounded like it.
No, when they got cheered at the end, it was a lot more than the boos.
Well, the boos stood out.
Well, they would. All the negative things stand out.
What'd you say?
All the negative things.
I thought you said something else.
All the negative things
All
stand
right.
out.
Go ahead, B. Run the show. Come on, Molly.
All right, man. We getting out of here, man. Y'all got shout-outs?
He disrespected you. You gonna let it go?
I'm tired. I'm noticeably tired.
Nah, it's the beard, man. You ain't the same thug you were.
I wasn't going to say. I want comments too. This is a much better show in person.
Yeah, it is happening.
Opinionated Facts t-shirts coming.
Yes, Opinionated Facts t-shirt are coming. They're in printing right now.
$50 a piece. Whoa.
No, only $50.
You didn't even put in on this.
Make sure you get your TCP merch. We got glasses, we got cups, we got shirts also.
The shirts are how much?
$20.
Hold on. We didn't even run it by me first.
I thought you were talking about the TCP shirt.
Nah, the Opinionated Facts t-shirts.
Oh, well, hit us up. We'll tell you later.
I already sold one for like $40. That was his offer.
Hey, salute to that guy.
Yeah.
Salute to that guy.
Shout out to him.
I want
Support the
$3.
cause, man. Support the cause. Make sure you guys know we get shout outs.
I wasn't really prepared for shout outs.
You had an hour before the show.
Shout out to the black girl on the wall. Because I don't know who she is, but I think it's a great.
Why you gonna shoot black? Because you got a black on top of her head?
She's obviously black.
You can't say nothing but the.
She looked black to me.
She's black.
Same, but nobody that's a girl from here up.
She's the same complexion as you.
She's light skinned then.
She might be white, but she's definitely a sister.
Anyway, shout out to the artist who painted this.
I'll second that.
I don't know who it was, but I've seen her in here painting one day, and
I know her name, and I forget it. So
well, then you don't know her name. How did you say that?
You probably signed it.
All right, folks. We're gonna go to the show. It's not time to look.
I know C West would be down in the corner, right hand side.
Fancy.
You done?
Are you finished or you done?
I'm gonna cut you off.
You're being nice to that. I don't like it.
Just trying to run the show accordingly.
Time to go, buddy. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm hungry.
You done?
Your eyes are both bloodshot.
I told you I'm tired. It's been a long week.
You want to get a cigar after this?
No. Tomorrow. Shout outs.
Shout outs to Brandon Rudolph, a.k. Red, a.k. the one that gets it popping in the old head community, head of the redheaded kingpin tribe, is that right?
Yeah.
I wasn't invited, but from the heard it through the grapevine that he got promoted.
I wasn't invited either, but they did look like a nice celebration. Round of applause for them.
But no, shout out to my brother. We need more minorities in positions of power, and I didn't think he was going to take it, but he stepped up and took a position, even though it might cost him more money. But no, I'm saying that it's a hard decision to make.
You're on that horse.
It's a hard decision for somebody to take less money for more power.
On that horse, you got to ride it.
But I'm on it. I'm riding it. I give him credit. I'm glad he did it. We need more minorities in positions of power, and congratulations for your promotion, brother.
Thanks. I didn't know that was coming. Shocked.
I don't ever want to hear you say you're riding again.
This is the same guy that you should have seen with that straw earlier. I'm going to town on it.
I don't want to ever hear you say you're riding again. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Usher.
Especially sitting that close to me. You done?
Yeah, shout out to Red.
I second the shout out to Red, man, co-host. I shout out to 7 Other Family as always. Shout out the whole TCP family. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Say Less will be on. You can recatch us. You can recatch this at 12.
It's not recatch, it's going live at 12. It's like Stars. You get in power a little early. You got on demand.
Yeah. But you could always just do like Jack would do and just post it early. Tell everything. Shout out to Jack. That's my guy.
Shout out to Jack too, man. Everybody tuned in, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in as well. We appreciate y'all. I guess we're out, man. You can start making your way over there because
That's my job now?
Oh, one more comment. Dwayne Rodriguez, shout out to that whore you keep speaking of.
It's a pony.
Hey, man. No, it's not riding ponies, man. You just keep getting worse with this riding thing.
Shout out to Genuine, man.
Dios mío.
Oh, Spanish.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all my Latin folks.
Yeah, it's long. Man, long as long.
I'm just saying, I thought the way
Nah.
earlier though.
It's long as
What
long.
we talking about? I thought they was doing that.
We all know, things happen a little quicker.
Hey, stay laid up, stay prayed up, stay out the way. This is what some more folks have to say. See you guys next week. Peace. This guy on here wilding.
And you got to double check his work. He may not long as long.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll get out of here.